Hi, this is Ilma Art Studio, a Victorian house. Actually, that's where my son is gonna live starting tomorrow. It's one of the nicest Victorian heritage houses in Orangeville. Isn't that pretty? Check my website at ilmaarts.com for more of my artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to discuss with you on my poem devotional a verse from 1 Corinthians 15 verse 10, which says, "But whatever I am now, it is all because God poured out His special favor on me. It was not I, but God, who was working through me by His grace." And here is my poem. God's grace poured in me. All that I am and all that I have, whatever gifts I received, I cannot brag. They are God's grace poured in me. He loves me so much so I can be free. God's amazing love pours grace and mercy. He wants us to walk in love generously. He works in us, through us, and with us. Even if we can't understand, we must trust. And here's the essay part of the devotional. Grace is defined as a free and unmerited favor from God. It is given to those whom He loves and He calls His children. There is nothing we can do that will earn us His grace and mercy. Since God is love, it is His nature to shower us with His love through grace. The Bible tells us that we are only able to do and accomplish things because of God's grace. He pours out special favors to His faithful followers and those who believe and love Him. It is wrong to boast about anything we own, any gift we have, or any favors we get from Him. Without His grace, we will be nothing. Prayer. Lord, show me how to proclaim your greatness. Reflection. Why do you think God gives His people grace? That's the end of the essay and the poem, and I'd like to just share some testimony about God's grace in my life. I have always been very thankful that God has showered me with all the things that I needed, especially strength to go through all the hardships and the difficulties I went through life, which is probably a result of the many strongholds and the generational sins in my family, which was passed on to me. It took me a while to understand that I cannot work on anything to earn favors from God or to be loved more by God, because He loves me already. And it took me many years to understand that, because I thought and this is one of the way that the enemy works in us. He tries to tell lies to us by telling us that, oh, you don't deserve that, so you're not a good girl, you're not a bad, you're a bad mother, you're a bad this and that. And then we believe these lies. So when we believe these lies, we unknowingly turn our backs to mercy and grace that God gives us. And when we turn our backs to the grace that He's giving us, we're actually not blessed. So it's just, imagine like you're giving somebody a gift and that person doesn't want to accept your gift, because he says like, well, I haven't been a good person, so why are you giving me a gift? Can you imagine how hurtful it would be for the person who went out of his way to give somebody a gift as an act of love or as an act of thoughtfulness, and he was rejected? So it's the same thing that we do with God when we reject the grace that He gives us by not using it for His kingdom. In the same way, if we don't give back grace to other people, like give people favors or bless them with something, then we are not actually being grateful for the things that we are given by God. And as the Bible says that we don't deserve any of the things that God gives us, because we are sinners. All of us, we have sinned. But it doesn't matter if we have sinned or not. If we are God's children, He will always take care of us and He will give us grace. And I think that the only way you can thank God is to give back to God, or to point to God when grace is given to you, when a favor is given to you. Don't claim it. Don't boast to others that, oh, you know, I'm good at this, so I deserve it because I've been good. But point to God. Whenever you get a gift, get a blessing, point to God and thank God for all the things that you're given. And that is the end of this poem devotional, and I hope you check my website at ilmaars.com for more of my artworks and photographs. Have a blessed night.